I didn't just lose my mama, I lost my best friend.
2 people are in custody tonight accused of murdering store clerk Stacy Childress at BPAM's Food Mart in Easley back in December. 28-year-old Quentin Maurice Collins and 19-year-old Ty Christian Ladson were arrested yesterday. Today, a judge denied them bond. 7 News' Ann Maxwell is at 7 on Main tonight. She spoke with Childress' son about what these arrests mean to their family. Ann.
Tom, I also spoke with Childress' son the night of her death. Today, he said that it hasn't gotten any easier despite these arrests.
Dalton Kirby says he's upset that no one notified him of the bond hearing for 2 men accused of murdering his mother, Stacy Childress. He watched the court proceedings streaming online.
I want to see their face. I want to know who they are. And I really want to know why they had to pull the trigger.
Quentin Maurice Collins and Ty Christian Ladson are charged with murder and attempted robbery with a deadly weapon in connection to the shooting of Childress at BPAM's Food Mart. This isn't their first run-in with the law. Court records show Collins has faced multiple charges in Pickens and Greenville counties.
Extensive to the point, numerous armed robbery charges, numerous kidnapping charges. I'm just being honest, Mr. Quentin Collins should not be walking the streets right now.
Ladson has faced charges in Greenville County in connection to drugs, receiving stolen goods, and having, hiding, selling, or disposing of a stolen vehicle. Ladson was again charged with having a stolen vehicle at the end of December. Investigators say the stolen Subaru was the getaway car used the night of Childress' murder.
We're not done yet. This still is an active investigation, but it does help with that closure.
As for Kirby, he doesn't think he'll ever find closure.
It don't replace my mama. It don't replace the sorrow in my heart, or I think that's the proper word, or the fact that I don't get to talk to her or hug her neck no more. It don't change none of that.
Kirby says he doesn't want any mercy shown to the people who were suspected of taking his mother from him.
I'm old school. Death penalty. Electric chair, hang them.
Police declined to say if there are any other suspects in this case because the investigation is ongoing. Tom?
So, Ann, what are police saying about other evidence that helped them make these 2 arrests?
They said that stolen car really got the ball rolling in the investigation, but they also received lots of tips from the public. People really wanted to help in bringing justice. Tom?
All right, Ann Maxwell, thanks very much.